As we enter Lent this year, I am aware that we feel the weight and even the weariness of a year full of tension and uncertainty that seems to have no end. And so, I want to share with you some short reflections on how can live Lent in a time of pandemic and be a source of new life for our world. I start with St. Paul, who has some words of hope for us that can show us a way forward. In a message to the Corinthians, he reminds them emphatically, "Now is the favorable time. This is the day of salvation." We can hear that message addressed to us this year, at this time in this Lent. Now is the favorable time. This is the day of salvation. What does that mean? How can we live it? We can move into this favorable time, this time of salvation, by changing our perspective, by converting how we look at things. On Ash Wednesday, at the start of Lent, we receive the ashes. We receive the ashes as a sign of our desire to convert to the Lord. Now, day by day in Lent, we can move into that conversion, experiencing what we are living, yes, even this pandemic, as days of salvation. Now, each day during Lent, through our service and our prayer, our community life and our liturgy, we are offered medicine for our eyes. You could say eye drops, so that we can see God's action in this time, so that we can feel that Lent 2021 is indeed a kairos, a favorable moment. We have to admit that at the moment we are living just now. It is very difficult to convert our gaze and to get a new vision. If we look at the daily news bulletins in almost every country, if we read the list of our Jesuit brothers who have been infected or have died, if we review the message of our families and friends, our vision becomes blurred. It is easy to feel the absence of God, and we long for this difficult moment to come to an end. St. Paul offers us the key to break this cycle, to change our outlook and to lift up our despondent souls. He says, "We beseech you in the name of Christ, be reconciled to God." The good news is that the possibility of our conversion does not lie in our own strengths, especially not when it is weakened as the present moment. We are realizing with a new humility that it is only God's action that can change our life. Lent invites us to renew our trust in God, to let Him work in each one of us, in our community, in the universal body of the society of which we are members, and in the whole Church, to whose mission we wish to contribute with all what we are and have. So let us open our hearts to the Lord, just as He opens His to us. We want to return to the Lord, not for the particular benefit of any one of us, or the society or the Church, not to protect us from evils that others suffer. On the contrary, it is to confirm our sending out a mission so that we may be His collaborators, His ambassadors, in this great moment of world history. This Lent, we confirm our commitment to contribute with others to a mission of reconciliation and justice, deepening our commitment to the election we made as member of the apostolic body of the society, advancing on the path opened to us by the universal apostolic preferences. That is what transforms the life of each one of us. The Virgin Mary was able to accompany her son Jesus even when he fasted in the desert. She wants to do the same with us in this time of fasting and of desert. We can ask our Mother Mary to help us to sow new life into our hearts if each one of us opens those hearts of our even just a small amount to the action of the Spirit. Then miracles can happen, a new life can spring up. And then let us care tenderly, day by day, for this new life, confident that the Spirit Himself will make that life flourish. In this way, our Lenten openness and renewal will contribute to new life and to new hope for our fragile world and for suffering humanity. That is what our world needs. This is how we ourselves can find hope in this Lent and bring that hope to others.